Alright guys, we are going to learn how to actually create our domain. And for those of you who don't know what a domain is, it's basically like a website address. It's the URL that you see, like google.com is their domain name, and it redirects to an IP address. So what we care about is we need to recognize that this is our original domain. And then what we're about to do right now is we are going to purchase a domain that redirects all of our Shopify domain traffic, the one I just highlighted, to our domain that is a little bit easier to read. So we're going to go to online store here, and then we're going to go into domains, and we're just going to buy a domain straight from Shopify. So let's see if Golf Ninjas exists. So Golf Ninjas is unavailable. And we want to pick a .com name here. It just makes it a little bit easier. People are used to saying .com. It gives you a little bit more credibility when people are shopping from your site to see a .com rather than like a .net or a .store or something like that. People just aren't used to this yet, and so it's better to use .com. So we're just going to grab Golf Ninjas with a Z. All right, guys, so I just completed that purchase. Now Golf Ninjas with a Z is officially ours, which is amazing. And so what we're going to do now is we are going to teach you how to add a business email. So what we're going to do here is we are actually going to go, so info@golfninjas.com and sales@golfninjas.com forwards to the email address that I set my account up with. But to be able to actually send from those emails, we have to use a third-party service. So it says you can receive and send emails from your hosting account. And so what we're going to do is we are going to actually use G Suite. And so we're going to head over to, if you just Google search G Suite, it'll take you here. I guess I'll show you. So if we Google search G Suite, it's just this first one. What this allows you to do is basically just set up an email account. So 14-day trial, no payment information is required or software to download. So our business name is Golf Ninjas with a Z. It's in the USA. It's your current email address. We're going to use kevindholz@gmail.com. It's the same one that I started out with. All we have to do is do the professional for $5 a month. Does your business have a domain? Yes, I have one. Our domain is golfninjas.com with a Z. Use the domain to set up the account. Yep. What's your first name? How you'll sign in. You'll use your username to sign into your G Suite account and create your business email. So we're just gonna call this support. It makes your password something you'll remember, obviously. I'm not a robot, hopefully. And once it does this, basically the process is pretty simple. And also, in case you get confused, I did write it down, exactly how to set up support@yourdomain.com. Just sign into G Suite. When you register a domain through Shopify, it's actually your DNS settings and your MX settings, which you don't have to worry about, are managed through a website called manage.opensrs.com, or excuse me, .net. Shopify really only just handles the payment. All of the domain name servers and all of the records and things like that are actually managed in OpenSRS. So now that we're set up, we just will verify our domain. So I'm going to start here. Added all the users. And now we have to verify our domain. So we take this meta tag right here, and then we just copy and paste it, go into our domain, and if we come to domains, themes, what we can do is we can go to actions, edit code. When we edit code, there's one file called theme.liquid, and we'll see the head tag here. And this is the most complicated thing that we'll do. I promise. It's really not that hard. And we just press save. And then once we've saved that, you can say I added the meta tag to my home page. And then we're going to add the MX records. And so the MX records are added at this website that I was talking about earlier. It's called manage.opensrs.net. So our domain name is golfninjas.com. You have to do lowercase here. And then if we go into here and come to domains, you can find your actual username. So we first set it up with an S, right? And I guess that makes it a little bit confusing. So I should have I should have initially done it with a Z. But when we signed up originally for Shopify, I didn't know whether or not the domain was available with an S, and so our actual username will just be Golf Ninjas with an S. And so our domain is Golf Ninjas with a Z. When we first signed up to Shopify, we signed up with Golf Ninjas with an S .myshopify.com. So that is our username, and you can find your username right here. Shopify Managed Domains. Your username will be this first part of the domain name .myshopify.com. So we're gonna come into username, and the password is just the password for your Shopify. And once we're inside, we're gonna come to name servers, then modify DNS zone, and we're going to add an MX record. And I know we're only ever gonna have to do this once, I promise, so don't get overwhelmed here. And the steps are all right here. If you do forget, you are going to be able to download these. These are yours forever, so don't let yourself get overwhelmed. I promise we'll walk through it together. All right, so we're going to add what's called an MX record. So we're going to add a few here. And Google tells us exactly what to put. So 1551010. So we're going to do this first part. Priority, name, host, alias, value, destination. So priority is 1. And then we are going to take the value destination here. And we're going to paste it into host name. And we're going to do this 5 times. We're not going to worry about this column. You don't need it. And so 551010, 551010. As we can see, it's 1551010. That's why I did it like that. This goes in the third. This in the fourth. And this in the fifth. And the last thing we have to do is save DNS zone. And now DNS zone saved successfully. Golfninjas.com with a Z is locked. So we are officially good to go. So the last thing that we need to do then is just to go back into G Suite and click I added the meta to my homepage, verify domain, and set up email. But when we click this button, it won't actually work until we've chosen a plan, because right now we're behind a password wall, and so it's actually Shopify redirecting to the password wall rather than to our domain. So when Google tries to verify that we own it, they actually can't. And so what you can do is, if you want to, set up your plan now and start paying today, you can do that. And so what that'll allow you to do is verify and finish everything with Google Suite. But if you prefer to, set up your store and get everything perfect before you actually start paying, what you can do is you can just close out of this window. It'll save everything that you did, and then whenever you're ready, right, you just Google search G Suite again. Just come to it, and then instead of pressing Get Started, obviously what we would press is Sign In, and then we would just do golfninjas.com, and we would just go. And then what it would do is it will take us right back to where we just were. And so basically we would just say you already added it, and then verify domain and set up email. So it depends on what you want to do. If you want to start paying now and have a fully functional store, you can. I just thought that this was, very related, so I wanted to, set up all this difficult stuff before we actually get to the fun stuff. So, what you can do is option 1, you can start paying right now, verify your domain name and set up your email, or option 2, just leave a note for yourself, and whenever you're ready to actually have your store be live, just come back, log into G Suite, and then just finish this final step, and then you'll have your email set up. So just because I love you guys and I want to show you the entire thing with no skip steps, what we're going to do is we are going to select a plan. For now, the $29 a month plan is fine. Once you click this button, it's literally just payment information. So I'm going to pause the video really quick, buy this plan, and then we're going to verify our email. Okay, so once we purchase that plan, we're just going to click Remove Password Page. This is what we land on. And so we're going to uncheck that and press Save. So now it is saved. So let's see if this actually works now. Hopefully it will. If not, maybe we need to refresh the Google Suite page. Nope, it worked. Okay, cool. So now we are officially good to go. You're almost done. You successfully switched your email to G Suite. All emails to golfninjas.com are now routed to your G Suite account. And one more thing, to make sure your account isn't suspended at the end of the free trial, set up a billing plan in the G Suite admin console. You won't be charged until your trial ends. So we're going to press continue. And now we are here. You can add the plan if you want. I'm just going to come into the admin console really quick. And we are going to jump into mail. So now we should actually be signed into our G Suite account. Hopefully the browser's not getting confused because I'm also signed into my normal Gmail account, but I guess we'll see. Nope. So here we go. So Golf Ninjas Mail. And so you can send yourself a test if you want, like, from your regular Gmail or whatever you want to support@golfninjas.com, or, you can compose a message to yourself and see if it pops up on your phone. Send. And so I'm sending a message just to my normal Gmail, and I do see it arriving on my phone, which is signed into my other Gmail. So now we are set up, guys. Anytime you want to sign in here, just go to your G Suite panel and go to Mail, and you can send and receive emails, to and from your support@golfninjas.com email address. So the last thing that I want to mention, and this is outside the purview of Shopify, but just for those of you who don't know, if you want to forward, right? If we want to forward all mail to our normal Gmail, so we don't have to sign into multiple Gmails, all we do is just go to Settings, which was up there on the right, and then Forwarding, and then you add a forwarding address, and I could have all my mail forward to my normal address, and it's pretty easy. So I hope that helped, guys, and we will see you on the next one.